Excellencies, respected mothers of Srebrenica, esteemed representatives of victims' associations. Today, in New York, in the headquarters of the United Nations, we are marking the International Day of Reflection and Commemoration of the 1995 genocide in Srebrenica, for the first time organized by this most important international organization. The adoption of the resolution on the genocide in Srebrenica is an important moment in the history of Bosnia and Herzegovina, Europe, and the United Nations. It is our duty to consistently implement the content of the resolution, as well as to prevent repetition of genocide. Ladies and gentlemen, today in the hall of the United Nations General Assembly, I do not speak only as a member of the presidency of Bosnia and Herzegovina and the initiator of the activities related to the adoption of this resolution. I speak as a man who shares the pain of the victims and the people against whom the only genocide on European soil after the Second World War was committed. I speak on behalf of those who seek the truth. I speak on behalf of those who, despite all sufferings and injustices, do not hate and do not call for revenge. I speak on behalf of those who love a proud and unconquered Bosnia and Herzegovina. I speak and advocate for justice, peace, and reconciliation based on the truth. Regrettably, the leadership of the neighboring Republic of Serbia continues to deny the final judgments of UN courts. It is absurd that a member state of this international organization denies the judgments of UN courts. That is illogical, immoral, and unacceptable. The leadership of Serbia does not want to face the truth and to reject the ideology and politics that led to genocide. They do not distance themselves convicted war criminals. On the contrary, they try to make heroes out of them. On the other hand, we call for reason and truth. The dignity and honor of every people is preserved through a policy condemning war criminals. We do not put a sign of equality between war criminals and entire people. We respect the neighboring Serbia and its citizens. We want peace and equal cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, despite the aggression and joint criminal enterprises, Bosnia and Herzegovina has a future. I am convinced that with the support of our friends around the world, we can build a modern, democratic, and prosperous state. We do not seek revenge. We seek truth and justice. Today, at the UN headquarters, where the UN Charter and numerous conventions on human rights were adopted, we have a civilizational obligation to testify to the truth, to stand on the side of victims, not war criminals, to stand on the side of justice, not injustice, to be those who build a culture of remembrance, not of forgetting. Our strongest power is the truth. Our deepest inspiration are the future generations to whom we must leave a safe Bosnia and Herzegovina. Our most important allies are the states and people who believe in peace and justice. Ladies and gentlemen, let us show determination and strength to bring life back to Srebrenica and this part of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Let Srebrenica be a place of life and of the future. Let justice be born from the fight for truth. Let genocide never happen again, anywhere to anyone. Thank you for your attention.